welcome to DFW Shed Sessions podcast.
Yo.
I'm Lou Paul Beats.
Yep.
Got the beautiful Professor Mel Will.
Hey.
And the good brother JL Groove.
Tis I.
Yeah, we got another episode for y'all tonight.
It's another episode.
Yes, sir.
We back for another episode, Lou.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, Lou.
Yeah.
I know I've said this before, but I really mean it this time.
Okay.
I think this is going to be one of the ones.
Have you been lying to the people?
I have not been lying I didn't lie.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is I really mean it this time.
Okay.
I actually mean it this time. I think this is going to be one of them ones.
All right, well, we got a good brother. We got Coach Kirk Hampton.
Y'all make some noise for him one time. The OG.
Yes, sir.
The OG. We got some wisdom in the building, man. First of all, Coach, it's good to see you, man.
Good to be here.
It's good to see you. It's you look good.
Thank you. Thank you.
You look good. I'm definitely happy to have you in our space. Definitely look forward to having some really good conversation with you. So the first thing we asked all of our guests, and I'm gonna ask you the same. How was your mental?
You want an honest?
You can be honest. We want honest. How's your mental? You can be transparent.
It's been tough lately. It's been very tough.
Understood.
Lately. I'm going through some things with the body. You know, things break down. And I've spent my life, the majority of my life, playing rock and roll music, and rock and roll music is the music of youth.
Yeah.
So when I think of myself, I think I'm about 16 years old.
Okay.
And I'm now 73. When I hit 70, the body started doing things like my old Cadillac. You know. The window motor broke, and
right.
The radiator's messed up.
Yeah.
And
my transmission just went out on my car, so I feel you.
So I had a surgery a couple months ago. I've got a new orthopedic hand specialist. I've got some issues with the right hand, which is not a good thing because I'm a musician. So I'm trying to deal with that. I'm trying to remember what my dad said. Son, you woke up, you're above ground today. And I remember him walking down the hallway when I was a kid. He was only in his early 50s, and he looked at me and said, damn, it's hell growing old. And he was only 50 years old.
Yeah.
So, I've been dealing with that. I'm trying to muster all of my, my good mental things that I can use to deal with that. But it is what it is. I'm just it's entering kind of the third phase of life. Yeah. And it's a whole new thing. And as I think about it, it's a good thing. I'm really happy about
Absolutely.
it. From what I've been able to do and what I've learned and what I can share with the young folks, and I can sit around and play with my 4-year-old granddaughter.
Right.
It's all in all, it's a good thing. I'm dealing with what everybody my age deals with.
Right.
And so, but other than that, it's a good thing.
So I have to ask. I have to ask because eventually we're going to get there.
Right.
And of course, we make jokes about, hey, you're old. We make those jokes. You made those same jokes when you were younger, and it's like now you're here.
Totally.
But at the same time, the reason I gravitate to people like you, I call him my uncle Louis Fluellen. Even my goddad. Stuff like that. The reason because y'all are still here. Y'all got information that we need. You've been around long enough to have some information, at least enough information to say, yo, well, this is how I got here, and I'm appreciative of that. So it's like, my question is, before we get into your life's journey and all that stuff, before we get into all that, I guess my question is like, because I of course I follow you on social media. You a lot of times you'll post like your side by side, how you looked when you was younger, and then now like, is it we're trying to work on our profanity, but is it a mind F when you see like your younger pictures and you're And mind you, when I say you're one of our elders, I'm not saying that in a disrespectful form. That's a very high regard to me.
And
that's a very high regard to me.
That's how I take it.
I look at you as one of my elders, you know, in highest of respects. But when you see that picture when you were 20, when you were 18, or whatever the case may be, those old pictures when you were playing, how do you look at that and see, man, I'm 70 something now? Like, that just seemed like it was yesterday when I was. How do you look at those moments?
Well,
Marquez, what up? Amy, what's going on, mama?
Yeah, shout out to Indigo, Amy, Felicia Craig,
Hey,
Mark Ayers.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
How you
doing?
How you doing?
how have you been?
Right.
Well, I'd like to quote one of my favorite songwriters, James McMurtry, and he wrote a song about what we're talking about. And he said, one of the lines in the song is, it's a real short movie. So, and time goes by exponentially quicker now at my age than it did back then.
Man.
And I remember, I think about that a lot. I remember being in the first grade and thinking that the school year lasted about 5 years, and thinking that God, I'll never be 16. That's
oh wow,
that's so far away.
Yeah.
I want to drive a car, but I'll never be that old. That's too far away. And one of the other interesting things is that I believe perception is reality, and
absolutely.
When I look at myself in a mirror, my hair is not white.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And when I see a photo of myself, it is. And it's really strange.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
I get it.
It's really strange. And another interesting thing about that is, and the length of the journey, I've got about 35 songs. I've got about 3 albums worth of material that I want to record. And some of the stuff I actually wrote when I was 16.
Oh, wow.
And some of the songs I'm writing now, I'll be stuck on a certain part. And something I wrote when I was a kid pops back into my head. Oh, I can use that in this song. So it's got its advantages, but you realize how short life is, and it makes you really want to take advantage of every day, when you wake up and do something productive and do something meaningful, and because you don't have, the reality is I don't have that many, I don't have as many days left as I did when I was 20.
I got you.
So that's kind of the answer to that.
Understood. Well, if you don't mind, Coach, we're going to take it way back.
Cool.
We're about to take it way back. We like to start from the rooter to the tutor. Before we do that, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. We got
Mark, do not mention this funeral.
This first of all, Mark, this is the very terrible segue when you got this young man talking about his age and all this.
And then he talks about the funeral we was at Saturday.
Oh man,
God.
We could talk about that in a little bit, but nah, man, appreciate y'all so much for pulling up. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, share this live. Let everybody know what's going on. We got the OG James Kirk Hampton in the building. One of my beloveds. I love this man. I love this man of life, man. I've learned so much from him. Just seeing him. I've been fortunate enough to be a band member of his for 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, and we gonna talk about that.
No, it's more than 10 years.
Nah, my very first gig it's been if not 10, maybe 11 or 12.
I would say maybe 12.
But my very first, do you remember my first gig together?
No.
You don't? Well, so
I will when you start talking about it.
So our very first gig. So first of all, how we met was I'm in Deep Ellum. I may have been playing with shout out to my good brother Stephen Kettner. I may have been playing, something with him, and then I see this polarizing figure to me at the time. He walks in or whatever. Cause he a big dude. He tall. He's a friend to the room. He's been here before, and he sees me playing with Kettner, and at the time I was working at Guitar Center.
I do remember that.
At the time I was working at Guitar Center in Mesquite. So that same guy walks in or whatever. And again, because I'm thinking that, and I don't want to. I want to make sure I choose my words carefully because he is a superstar. But I didn't know him, and just his whole makeup and how he walk, how he talk, how he carry himself. I thought this was like this, oh, that's that guy. And don't get me wrong, he is. And so he walks in, he was like, hey, I want you to play drums for me. And I'm like, oh, okay. He was like, all right. And he gave me the date time, all that stuff. And he was like, all right. And then he goes to walk. He didn't buy nothing. He didn't shop for nothing. He just goes to walk out. I was like, hey.
He's on the mission.
Yeah. I was like, hey, 10 man. I don't know your tunes. And he just stopped and he just turned around and said, I trust you. And then just walked out. and walked out. So I'm like, okay. And mind you, this is a guy that plays 80% originals. Mm-hmm. 80 to 90% originals. We don't play a lot of covers at all.
I'd say 90.
Yeah.
I'd say 90.
Yeah, we don't play a lot of covers at all, man. Depending on how long the gig is. And so I pull up to this place called the Velvet Elvis.
The what?
It's called the Velvet Elvis.
That was the biggest dive I've ever seen.
That was the very first
Is that
gig.
in Deep Ellum?
No, it's down on like Walnut Hill and
Marsh,
something around there.
It's next to Step Up, ain't it?
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Right
Okay.
next to Step
I
Up.
remember that.
Yeah, so man, I played this. It's called the Velvet Elvis. So this is when I first meet James Kirk Hampton, Jamie Vahala. I didn't know these guys or whatever. And again, I don't know the tunes. I don't know the songs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So 10 is just playing this stuff, and I'm just coming up with my own stuff. And we got through the gig, and Coach, and mind you, and this is a different Coach. No facial hair, short hair.
No way.
No facial hair, short hair, all that stuff. And I just remember Coach saying, yeah, he's pretty good. Talking about me. Like, yeah, all right. Yeah, I can work with that.
Right.
Yeah, he's pretty good. 10 years later, we still here.
You know, it's funny.
What's that?
That's a very similar story as to how I met Tim.
Really?
So I had a jam every Wednesday night with Nick Snyder.
Okay.
At this place called O'Reilly's.
I remember O'Reilly's.
And
right.
Yeah. People mix it up with you playing at the auto parts store.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we had a jam every Wednesday night, and it was cool playing with Nick.
Over there by Greenville, off of Greenville.
Yeah, Forest
Lane.
Forest Lane, yeah.
So anyway, I'm up on stage one night, and Amy walks in by herself. And I'm like looking at this woman. And going, oh man, this woman's hot.
Amy.
She's by herself. She walked in. I got to meet this woman. About 2 minutes later,
that polarizing figure.
10 man walks in. I'm like, oh, okay. I get it now.
She's with
him.
And
she's with him. So
yeah, never mind.
And then he didn't sit in, but he listened to a couple songs, and he walked up to me and goes, I want you to be in my band. I'm like,
be recruiting.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
And that was it. I mean, it was the same thing.
Yeah, because again, Tim, he doesn't have a set list. He doesn't have a set list. He doesn't like. It's one of them things where you got it. So whenever you hear Ten and Tonic play, these are all our individual original parts that we play into this thing that he created. It's like he had an idea. It's like he has an idea and he has a skeleton, and then you take what Coach added to it, what Jamie added to it, what I added to it, and then that became.
Is that on all of 10 songs?
All of them.
You guys have a
unique,
I guess you can say.
Because 10 has never said, "Hey, play this."
Right.
Never.
Play what you hear.
No. He has never said, "Dude." A lot of, and Coach can attest to this. A lot of the songs in 10 and Tonic, Coach would be like, "Hey, try this." He'll call a couple numbers out, and we just figure it out.
Really?
We figure it out on the spot, and then it'll be like, "Oh, this will work." And so that's how we came up with. That's how we came up with "Pass Me a Light." That's how we came up with "Number 2 Pencil." That's how we came with "Staying Here for the Night."
I was about to say my song.
Staying Here for the Night. This was just him. Like he never gave us like a real like model of how to play the song.
Right.
He did his part, and we all just filled in.
That's
Well,
amazing.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that's the advantage of being together for so long. Because we know each other. And I'll tell you what, we played a show the other night, and it went off well. However, it wasn't you. So and not to disparage anybody.
No.
However, but
Did he flop?
but there are specific
No, it's
there
not
are
that.
specific parts to these songs that we all know. We all know the dynamics.
Yeah.
And it took a long time to get there. And heads up to 10 for letting us create our own parts to his skeleton
No, absolutely.
of a song.
Absolutely.
But it's and when it's working, it's a great thing.
No, so listen, and so this is the other part about it, and I'm gonna tell on my brother. I love my brother, but a lot of these songs aren't recorded.
Oh, so you have nothing to refer back to.
Publicly. So a lot of people don't have a real reference. You know what I'm saying? Unless like you've seen us play a lot, but even seeing us play, you still don't have a real reference, right? So what happens is because we've been playing together for so long, we already know this goes here, this goes here, this is how this is supposed to feel. And so it's difficult when one of us sub out. Whether it's me, Coach, Jamie, it's difficult when one of us sub out because like we only know it's very because 10 and Tonic has a very distinct sound. It's very distinct. It's like it's one of the things where Texas blues and flus, psychedelic fuckabilly.
Yeah.
What does that sound like?
Sounds like 10 and Tonic.
It's 10 and Tonic. It's 10 and Tonic.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all cancel a lot if y'all couldn't just?
No, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll put it to you like this: if there's a gig where 10 needs all of us, he'll make it happen.
Right.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Oh,
Right.
Okay. He'll make it was like, hey, I need you. I was 10.
Right.
I can't. It was like, nah, I need you.
And then it's like, could you please give me some details?
Yeah. Mason Adams, what's up, man? We appreciate you for tuning in.
We thought we were getting 10 albums this year.
Woo, man. So did we.
Yeah. Us too.
So do we. Now, man, we love Tim and we love our brother. This is just for Jess, but 10. As a matter of fact, tag 10 man Travis.
I think Amy was in the comment section. So Amy, can you tell 10?
Him. So y'all gotta ask, Mason. You gotta ask 10. You gotta ask 10. We here. We ready. But yeah, this would have been the this would have, man. We and just 10 and Tonic by itself. We got so many stories, but we gotta pull back. because we're talking to James Kirk Hampton. So we're going to pull back. We're going to put a pin in Tin and Tonic for a second.
Gotcha.
And we're going to pull back. Lou, what you got?
All right, so Coach. So how did you get started in this music industry? Like how did it all start from you from the beginning?
From the very beginning. Well,
Very beginning.
my father was, before he went to North Africa and Italy
Mike P, what up?
and fought the fascists in World War II, he was studying to be a mechanical engineer. And he was also a trumpet player.
Oh, okay.
So after the war, when he got home, he decided that he'd seen so much death and destruction that he wanted to become a doctor
Okay.
and help heal people. So he became a doctor, but he still played a lot of music. He was also he built all his own electronic equipment. So he built all his own audio equipment. He was also a ham radio operator. So he was still into the engineering stuff. And he listened to a lot of jazz, a lot of Dixieland, a lot of classical music.
That makes so much sense now.
But he was
Listening to you play, that
Yeah.
makes so much
Yes.
sense now.
He listened to Jimmy Smith.
Yeah.
He listened to Otis Spann. He listened to a lot of blues. But when I was 6 years old, I started studying classical piano at the age of 6 with a lady who was a pianist with the Dallas Symphony Orchestra.
Okay.
And her husband was the first cello with the orchestra. So I was going over to their house once a week studying and learning how to play. And I was just absorbed in the musical vibe, the classical music vibe of their family.
And you're born and raised in Dallas.
In Dallas,
Okay.
yeah. I'm my father was the first generation. We've been in Texas for like 5 generations.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So my dad was the first one to move to the big city.
Okay.
We were all, before that, we were all farmers and ranchers.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Beautiful.
So to answer your question, I started studying classical piano at the age of 6.
Okay.
And then, all of a sudden, I heard the Rolling Stones on the radio.
Changed everything.
And, the ironic part of that is the Rolling Stones' first album was all cover tunes
Yeah.
by people like Willie Dixon and Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
And, and I'm this, little kid. I thought, oh man, they all wrote this stuff. Man. This is fucking killer.
Right.
And then I figured out where it actually came from.
Yeah.
But I started playing, decided I wanted to play rock and roll.
Okay.
And started playing in bands when I was 13, 14 years old. And when my piano teacher found out I was doing that, she was not real happy about it.
Because it was classical. So
Yeah.
most classical players have this elitist attitude about them.
Yeah, and I was her, she considered me her prodigy student, and she
Gotcha.
was, wanted me to go on and to play with a symphony and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I started playing rock and roll and blues.
Was
and
was it a hard transition to go from classical to rock for you?
No, because I think I just, kind of used what I knew and, kind of worked my way into the keyboard.
Now, around what year is this?
64, 65.
Okay.
So, the Beatles had just hit.
Yeah.
And the British, we called it the British invasion.
Yeah,
of music.
I've heard that.
So, and everybody back then, every kid had a garage band.
Right,
Back
right.
then, we all had bands, and I was lucky. My band did well. We started playing, in private clubs. I was on TV. I was on a TV show called Something Else, which was like American Bandstand.
Okay.
When I was 15.
Something
And,
else. Okay.
I played on TV for a week, and girls are asking me for my autograph.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I don't need no school. I don't need no school. I'm already a star.
Right. Because he was on something else.
Yeah. So, and then it just kept going from there. But I started studying classical piano when I was 6.
Now, you don't just play piano, you play guitar as well.
I play guitar, I play bass. In fact, the only thing I don't play on my single that's out is drums. I've unfortunately, I'm left-handed, so when I sit down at a drum kit, I don't know what to do, and I've told myself that I can't do it, which is wrong. I'm going to get out of that mindset.
Yeah.
I'm going to start playing open like this.
I give you some lessons, man.
I'd love to, because I think I could do it. But on the single, I play.
You never too old.
I play clavinet. I play the organ. I play the bass. I play guitar.
Yeah.
I play all. I do all the vocals. Everything but my producer Paul Piper played the drums.
Shout out to Paul Piper, a really good dude, amazing drummer. And one of my favorite dudes to watch. Very tasteful drummer. So shout out to Paul Piper.
And shout out to them, my producers. We're with TuneCore and BMI, so they do a lot of good work.
Good,
for me.
Cool. What got you to guitar?
Watching the guitar players in the band. So I learned how to play guitar by watching the guitar players.
Gotcha.
Just watching what they do, and bought a Fender Mustang for $40 when I was in high. I wish I still had that guitar. It's worth a lot of money.
It is. Yeah.
But I literally just watched the guitar players play, and which helps me tremendously, because if I don't know a song and I can see what the guitar player is doing, I know
where to go.
I know what chords he's playing.
I got you.
So yeah. I in fact I've written most of my songs on guitar.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fun fact for everybody in the room, James Kirk Hampton is one of the original members of Funk Your Feelings.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember that.
The very first keyboard player.
I remember that.
For Funk Your Feelings.
Ooh, that
was a good time.
Coach, how did that feel?
Oh man, that was an anthropological study. because I learned a lot. I learned an awful lot about, if I can say this, about black culture.
Yes.
And I thought I knew a lot about it. I mean, I was at the age of 15. I was one of 2 white guys in the 20,000 person audience for James Brown and the Famous Flames in Dallas, Texas.
So you want to know what's ironic about that?
Yeah.
It's the opposite for me. Because I remember you telling me that story. And I see, like, you grew up when funk was created. Like you were there.
Yes.
You were there when the concept of funk was created.
Yes.
And so when I started Funk Your Feelings, and a lot of people know the backstory, I wound up, inheriting this jam session thing. And of course, I've always been a fan of funk, and I always wanted to start a funk band. And I'm like, okay, I finally get to start this funk band or do this funk thing, because I thought it was just going to be once. And then we had that night. And then they was like, yo, we have to keep this going. And that's when Funk Your Feelings was born. But I remember I've had a lot of personal conversations with Coach, and I remember him telling me that, being two young white kids in an auditorium full of black people chanting, "Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud."
And I can close my eyes and be there right now.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, and for me, I wanted this funk thing to be authentic. So it's like, in my mind, why not go to the source? Why not have something authentic from that time, who lived and breathed that era in real time? Why not have that to be a part of that authenticity? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I call Coach. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
cool.
very first member of Funk Your Feelings, man. So yeah, this is Funk Your Feelings history right here.
Wow. And you know what? You just brought me back to that day at Memorial Auditorium.
Cause did you say you got a chance to sound check or play the organ or something like that?
Yeah, no, me and my friend Buster Moore, who was a drummer in my band, the way the James Brown and the Famous Flames shows worked is you had a ticket to a section.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have a specific seat.
Yeah.
Your ticket allowed you to sit in that section.
Right.
But it was first come, first serve in that section.
Mm-hmm.
So we get tickets to the front section,
mm-hmm.
and we'd skip school, and we get to the auditorium about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Just stand there and wait till the doors open, and we run down to the front row. So we got there when they were doing sound check, and Mr. Brown was on the organ.
It's Mr. Brown.
I'm like, I didn't know he could play that.
I didn't know. I knew. Oh, okay, it makes sense.
But he's up there playing, and I walked up to the stage and just watched him, sound check the organ and play the organ for a little while, and I'm like, I was just amazed. And then that night, the first show we saw them there about 3 times.
Oh, okay.
And the first show, when the band, the 2 drummers in the Famous Flames, there's an old guy and a young guy.
Yeah.
And part of the show was, like in the middle of the show, the young guy would act like he's like falling out and he can't play anymore.
Yeah.
And the old guy would be laughing at him. He'd walk off and the old guy would stay on for the rest of the show. But it was, when the music started, the feeling, that wall of sound with all the horns and the essence of that music and where it came from, from Africa and the Caribbean, and all the places it originated, and the way the crowd was reacting to it. People weren't just.
No, absolutely.
People were.
You're not doing that. You're not sitting down at a James Brown show.
No.
Yeah.
And it was just, I was just dumbstruck, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking, and I'm thinking, this is what music. This is the message music can convey to people, and it's about. It's not about religion. It's not about politics. It's not. Although, when "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud" came out, that was a little political.
Yeah. It's straightforward.
That's when my friend said, "What do I do?" I said, "Sing, fool, sing." The essence of the feeling to me touched more of what the core of music is and what it's for. It's about vibration, and the whole universe is vibration, and that conveyed that to me more than any other type of music I'd ever heard before.
Yeah.
So it changed my whole life, and when I got to play with you guys, it was cool, and and of course, there's a part of me that's saying, okay, wait, I'm the only white guy.
This
is really interesting, man.
Nah, man. Cool. You were, for me, because everything everything I do is strategic. I don't do nothing for nothing. I don't do any, I didn't call you because you were just the only person that I could have called or anything like that. In my mind, I'm like, because again, I am a true fan of funk, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, we can do all the licks, we can do all the runs and all this other stuff, but I need some authenticity there, and that's what you brought. That's what you brought to me. You brought that authenticity, like, to me, especially between you and Grits. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay, then you have this young guy named Kingston Livingston.
Ooh.
That's he's been around, but he hasn't been around in that scene. And he has this quartet thing that I feel like can fit inside of it. I'm putting this weird puzzle together. You know what I'm saying? But I think it still fits. So let me introduce him to the scene, and then to this scene, and then let me introduce him to y'all, and then whatever. I forgot who was on drums. But it's like it's like that was a joke. But it's like bringing all of y'all together was this puzzle, like this weird puzzle that I was trying to put together, and I think it fit. You know, it fit. It started something that really made noise. Even when you look at like the George Clintons and the Sly Stones and stuff like that, these were people who didn't really look like they supposed to be together. They didn't really look like they belonged together, but
Right.
when you brought them together and everybody played their part, it's like, okay, this makes sense. And you were a part of that. For me, you were a part of that grounding. You was like, okay, I need some you remember in the old days when like the girls would go to the prom, and it's like, I need something this, I need something that, I need something old, I need something new, I need
That's a wedding.
Wedding.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I needed something this, I needed something that, I needed something this,
Something
I need,
old, something new,
yeah,
something
yeah, like yeah,
borrowed, something blue.
yeah. That's exactly what I got. And we put it
I
together.
like that analogy you just used.
And when I put it together,
It just made sense.
Funk Your Feelings was born, and it made sense, and we made a lot of noise when we first started out. So I wanna appreciate you for
That's cool.
Hey, Coach, I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So you talked about you having multicultural friends.
Yes.
Ever been locked up for having multicultural friends?
Say that again.
Have you ever been locked up or discriminated against for having multicultural friends?
Oh. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What happened?
Yeah, well, and as I look back, and we've gotten into this conversation before.
Yeah.
As I look back to me being a kid, and I was a kid in the 1950s.
Yeah.
So my dad had an office in downtown Dallas, and I'd go down there, and me and my buddies would ride the bus downtown and walk around sometimes. 27 cents to get to downtown Dallas.
Jesus
from,
Christ.
Really?
27.
from North Dallas.
Ooh, different time.
And,
7 cents.
but you know what I saw, I mean, we'd be walking around down there, and I'd want to buy a water fountain with a sign on it. And I'd look at that sign and say, whites only. And, now I can't believe that was real.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was the reality. Back then, there were whites only. Then there was ones that said colored, colored people.
Yeah.
And there were restrooms. There were public restrooms downtown. You'd walk down from the sidewalk, and they were down underground, and there were whites only restrooms. And I remember asking my dad, why? What does this mean? Why?
Yeah.
And he just shook his head. He couldn't even talk about it. But I took a journey when I was 15 through Alabama, through the South. This was back when the civil rights movement was in full sway. This was before the Voting Rights Act. This is when MLK was walking across the bridge.
Selma.
And me and my two young white buddies were driving through the South and stopped at a restaurant in Vicksburg, Mississippi. couldn't get served. Nobody would serve us because I had long hair.
Really?
Really?
And we sat there for
Because you was considered a hippie.
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Oh wow.
and to them, we were the white Northerners that are coming down to aid in the civil rights protests.
And you was just from Texas.
And I'm like,
You
I'm
just from up
like,
the
fuck,
street.
I'm just a Texas kid. I don't know
Right.
What's going on?
Right.
So, we got to Panama City, Florida, and I got arrested on the beach for the same reason by a sheriff. And I said, what did I do?
Yeah.
And he said, I know why you're down here, boy. I'll think of something by the time we get down to the jail. And and they put me in jail, and was there for a few hours, and then they took me out of the cell, and they had an old electric chair in the hallway, a real electric chair, and they sat me in that chair, strapped my arms down,
Wow.
put the helmet thing on my head, and made me sit there for like 6 hours.
Really?
And finally, my friends got to the station, and one of my friends had the wherewithal to tell the cops that my father was a prominent physician in Dallas, Texas, and they probably ought to let me go. And they let us all go, and they said, you boys better be out of the county before the sun comes up, or you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
So, and I've never been back to that city again. And I
Right.
never will be back to the city. But it was strange times, and
Yeah.
we had there were white radio stations,
Yeah.
and the black radio stations, and they didn't play each other's music. Back then, it was all on AM band, but it was it was tough. It was tough.
Wow.
It
Wow,
was.
that's crazy.
But my father taught me. My father was instrumental in getting the hospital that he worked at to admit black patients,
Wow.
and he did a lot of work. And
Shout out to your dad.
he did house calls. The doctors
okay.
did house calls back then. So he had a lot of patients in South Dallas. He had a lot of patients on Native American reservations. We went out to reservations in New Mexico, and we go to South Dallas. And the city was very, very segregated back then.
Yeah.
Black people lived on the south side of town.
Yeah.
We lived on the north side of town.
Yeah.
But we go over there, and he'd have a patient. He had a lot of black patients, and we'd go into this, small house, and he'd treat the people. And when we left, he'd say, "Now I want you to know. You see, these people have a small house, and they don't look like us, but they're no different than us. They're human beings. They're people.
Yeah.
We're all human beings,
Right.
And we should treat each other with respect and honor." So my father taught me.
I'm about to say you got a lot of your even your views on life, political views, stuff like that. You
Yeah.
got a lot of that from your dad.
Yeah. He wasn't as outspoken. Of course, they didn't have Facebook back then.
Yeah. I got you.
But he he taught by action.
I got you.
He also taught me how to listen. And listening
That's good.
is a skill most people don't have.
Absolutely.
When you're in a conversation, you're thinking about what you're going to say instead of listening to what the person is saying. So he taught me how to listen. But yeah. To answer your question,
Wow.
yes,
I have a James
yes.
Kirk Hampton story.
I was about to say,
Oh, no.
I have a feeling there's a story.
I have a James Kirk Hampton story.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember this or not. You probably don't.
I drank a lot back
You,
then.
you drink. Funny you say that.
Yeah.
So we
Is this a Marshmallow Jam story?
Jesus no.
Okay.
We got plenty of those too. But no. They just played Marshmallow Jam this past weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to bed at 5 a.m.
I can imagine.
Lucky you, but now you remember we always talk about Marshmallow Jam way out. And, yeah, I'll be having to play that with him.
So remind me again, where is it located? Exactly.
Exactly.
It's it's in Eustis,
exactly.
Texas.
Oh, okay.
Eustace, Eustis, Texas, out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
He said exactly.
Where is this at
And
exactly?
it's dark out there, and you can't see where you're going.
And muddy, right? It's always
Oh, yeah.
muddy.
It's in East
It's one of them
Texas.
places.
Yeah,
Be careful
it's-
because they might not find you.
Man, listen, it's
Right.
very easy
Oh,
to not
yeah.
be found.
Okay.
It's near Athens and Canton
Yeah,
area.
out there. But no, so but this is so this particular story, Tin and Tonic, we just got done playing in the Deep Ellum Arts Festival, and right after myself and Coach, we have a gig at the Freeman.
Oh, shit.
You know where I'm going? We have a gig at the Freeman
Yes.
with this lovely young lady. Her name is Caroline
God.
or whatever. So.
Oh, yeah.
Later on, Tin and Tonic decides to come to the Freeman and kick it with us or whatever. So anybody who know Tin Man, not so much now, but at that time he would always carry a big entourage with him. I love my brother. I love my brother, but I could not stand the majority of his friends. I could not stand the majority. Tin's friends and a lot of Tin and Tonic fans irritated the F out of me in most cases.
Good job.
Hey, listen. Hey, we trying something different. You know what I'm saying? So, Kevin Hale, what's going on, man? Now, okay, so now that's a Tin and Tonic guy I like. Yeah,
See there?
Kevin Hale. That's yeah.
Say,
Yeah.
see there?
Yeah,
You better say that.
Yeah,
but it's true.
Give
It's true.
him hell. Give him hell, Kevin Hale. But
I saw Kevin at the Marshmallow.
Oh, he was out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now him. He's a very, very good guy, very sweet guy. So shout out to Kevin Hale. So yeah. So now
This
him.
excludes him.
This excludes you, Kevin. But I do not like a lot of Tin Man's friends. But anyway, he would always have his entourage with him. So the gig is done, and I'll spare y'all a lot of the details or whatever. But the gig is done, and I end up getting into it. Well, one of Tin Man friends ends up getting into it with me over some. We could talk about it off camera, but it was
Because I definitely want to know.
It was absolutely it was a drunk, insecure baby of a moment on that person's part, and so But the reason I love my good brother Tin Man Travis, because Tin Man, regardless of the situation, he's always had my back.
Boy, you coming through.
Man, listen, he slapped a dude for calling me the N-word before. He has always had my back. Anyway, so this is one of his friends in his entourage, and Buddy just got real reckless with his words. He got real, belligerent, stuff like that. So it get to a point to where we about to throw hands. Then it got to a point to where him and Tin Man is about to throw hands.
Oh man.
It's this whole ruckus. Everybody's trying to hold everybody back. I just so happen to look over, and if you've ever been to the Freeman, this is, they got the patio or whatever, and they had just put the patio there on the big side. I look over at the patio. Coach got a shot glass.
Oh.
And he walking like, what's up?
Really?
Coach is walking like.
I gotta have a weapon.
Now, mind you, everybody involved is probably 250 and up.
That's why I gotta have something.
That's why I got to have a weapon.
Everybody between me, 10, that guy,
Oh, yeah.
that guy, everybody holding each other
Right,
back.
right.
Like everybody involved is like, but
Big backs.
But it was a lot of bikes. It was a lot of bikes. But now, man, Coach had my back that night. You remember?
I do now.
Yeah, Coach.
With that shot glass.
Yeah, Coach had a shot glass, and he was like, "Hey, man, Coach was about to get active. Coach was about to get active."
Well, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah,
That's a whole nother story. That's where the PTSD trigger
got you.
kicks in.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. Cause you've been around for a minute. I'm gonna pivot real quick. You've been around for a minute, man. And if anybody can speak on this, it is you, because you not just the Dallas music scene, but music period. You've been in music for a very long time. I'm just curious to know what's your take on the Dallas music scene now versus when you started.
Well, I think, to answer that question for me, I would have to go into the whole music scene in general and the technology involved with it and the whole process behind it and the direction of computerized music is what I like to call it, and sampling and the way music is distributed. But one of the things I think about, and all of us guys that are my age think about, is, back when I first moved to Dallas I played in Austin for about 6 years. I came back. Okay. And when I came back in the late 70s, my one-bedroom apartment was $160 a month.
Jesus Christ.
But I still got paid the same as I'm getting paid now. So that's something that we think about a lot. If it's hard, it's hard to make a living, and honestly, I am not as good as I should be about keeping up with current events and current music, and it's a real habit to get stuck with the music you grew up with, the old music that you like and music you grew up with. I admire the shows that I go to. There's a lot of shows that are kind of part jazz, kind of part rap, kind of vocal, and I admire that. It's it seems to be the direction a lot of local music is going. But I should go out. I should listen to more. I'm more the guy that sits home and writes music instead of going out and listening to it. So I don't really know. Honestly, I don't really know what's going on
Lou,
as much as I ought to.
Lou, as a keyboard player, let me ask you this. Because you got both of y'all. Do you ever run into situations where, or just in your career, do you run into situations where some type of technology came out and you was like, oh shit, I gotta catch up, or I gotta learn this new thing, or I gotta because this is where everybody is. Did you ever run into that?
Oh yeah, I run into it quite a bit, especially within doing production, because that takes a part in it too, where it's so many different types of softwares that that comes out. Then you got the updates, and then you got the new things. Then even with the keyboards, with the sounds and all of that, and being able to maneuver into switching sounds. Back in the 90s, keyboard players had like 5, 6, 7, 8 keyboards. Yeah. Now you really one or two, because everything, with the company I play with, we play with tracks or playing with stems, to where you just got one keyboard. You may have got that play 2 keyboards, but you don't get those too often now. So
let me ask you this, because one of my favorite keyboards that he plays is what's the organ?
It's a Hammond.
Yeah,
it's a Hammond XK.
The Hammond. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, electric Hammond organ. Do you run across a situation where the actual board is or let me ask both of y'all this, actually, is because granted you're not deep in the technology, but you still deal with it.
Yeah.
So is it always better to have, like, let's just say it's a Fender Rose, like let's just say or a Wurlitzer. is it gonna always be better to play that actual worldly, or will the worldly patch suffice?
That's as far as a Worley or a Fender Rhodes, I've been in the studio where the patches some of them sound better than the Rhodes. Now, on a Hammond organ,
you're not gonna beat that.
Ain't nothing gonna sound like a B3 and a real Leslie. I recorded with my friend Joe D'Angelo. I recorded.
Shout out Joe D'Angelo.
I play organ and grand piano on some of his stuff on 2 albums, and we did that at January Sounds, and there was a B3 and Leslie 122 isolated in its own room with 3 mics on it. So nothing's going to sound like that. It's not organic, to me. Now you can get a lot of good Rhodes. My Yamaha S90 ES has some great Rhodes sounds on it. But the Hammond, that's why I carry that Hammond.
So it's just certain ones that nothing.
Yeah, there's I'll say the keyboard that I probably see that's probably close but still not quite Hammond is the Nord. The Nord keyboard. That's probably the closest one. But yeah, as far as Hammond, it's nothing really touches the Hammond organ. But like he's saying, as far as Rhodes and Wurlitzer, you could get those up with a lot of keyboards.
Let me ask both of y'all this as keyboard players, because I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen quite a bit. Does it get taxing or irritating when somebody who doesn't play your instrument try to tell you that this song is easy? It's that thing where somebody will be like, "Oh, we're gonna do this song." "Oh, well, no, I don't know that." "Oh, it's easy. You can play it." You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you don't know the intricacies of my instrument.
Right.
You don't know how to play keys. It sounds easy to you,
right?
But it's like, no, this is one of those tunes where I need to.
I just love when people tell me that I know songs. Just because I've heard the song before does not mean I know the song.
Yeah.
Right? Oh no, I mean, you've heard this.
Exactly.
Right. I tune that out. I tune that out. Okay, well, I'm just gonna play whatever I want to play.
Right. Exactly. That's the point it gets to.
And that's what happens. That's what happens. I feel that. Speaking of playing whatever you want to play, Coach, you got to a point to where you said, "F this, man. I'm about to start making my own music." It took you a while, but so what got you to the point after all of these years? After all these years to mind you, I love this because there are people who feel like, oh, I'm too old to do this, or my time has passed, or whatever the case may be. Me personally, even though I'm quite younger, I look at people on YouTube. And I'm like, I get on YouTube and I see like 80-year-old bodybuilders. I see people in movies, big Marvel movies, that's their very first role at 80 years old. So I look at stuff like
Morgan
that.
Freeman. Oh.
Yeah. Morgan Freeman was born 80.
Right.
But no. but no, I look at stuff like that and I'm like, those are testaments to, like, yo, no, I'm not too old. No, I still got something to say. I still got a lot to do. What made you want to go ahead and say, yo, I need to go ahead and start putting out my own music and stuff like that?
Well, ironically, it's because I'm my age.
Yeah.
I don't have, I'm on the kind of the downhill slope of my life, and I want to get it out before I hit the bridge.
Yeah.
So ironically, me being my age is why I want to get these songs. Not only that, but these songs have been. You guys know how it is. These songs have been rattling around in my brain.
Absolutely.
And just itching to go out, and if I don't get them out, I'm just gonna my head's gonna explode.
I got you.
Yeah.
But they gotta go out. They gotta go out.
Coach, you got a tune called "Right Here." Talk about that tune for a second.
Right there.
Right there. I'm sorry. Right there. You got a tune called
Right
"Right
Here's
There."
gonna be part 2.
And then "Over Yonder" is gonna be
Right. A lot of that, and I dream a lot of lyrics, and I got to the point where, for a while, I would leave a notebook and a pen by the bed, because if I did, I trained myself to wake up.
Okay.
After I wrote a song in my dream,
Yeah.
and write it down, because if I didn't do that, it was gone. But when I woke up, it was gone.
Within the first 10 minutes.
So
yeah.
I'd write these songs down, but most everything in this song is true. Is something I actually did. Like I've been to Beirut, Lebanon, stared down the barrel of a big machine gun. That actually happened. So a lot of that stuff is true. It's like a life story, and then the whole point, wherever you go, there you are. That's kind of the main crux of the song, and that's something that I finally figured out, is that what you're looking for is not outside of yourself. It's
right
happiness is within you.
Yeah.
You can't find happiness by going somewhere, by buying something. You can find temporary happiness if you do that, but lasting happiness and real happiness comes from understanding your place in the universe, and how you're connected to everything, and no matter where you go, there you are.
Right.
And that's where that song came from. And the strange thing is, this being the first song I put out, it's completely not like any of my other music at all. It's completely different.
Yeah.
So the next stuff is going to scare you, because it's not like that at all.
I'm looking forward to it. Do you mind if we listen to some of it real quick?
Oh, please put it on.
Listen, we're going to listen to some of this real quick, then we're going to take a real quick break after that. But for right now, we got Right Here by
Right There.
Right There. I keep saying right here.
Hey,
I keep saying right here.
quickly, and remember, I play every instrument except drums.
I love it.
Okay.
Let's take it out. Right There by Coach James Kurt Hampton. Let's listen to it. Let's listen to it real quick. Paul Piper on drums.
I used to go to Mexico, down to the Caribbean, don't you know? I had a lot of money back then. Ain't seen that kind of money since I don't know when. Been to Beirut, Lebanon, stared down the barrel of a big machine gun. In New York, London, Amsterdam. Always thought that I had a plan, but wherever you go, there you are.
Wherever you go, there you are. I like that.
Wherever you go,
Funky.
Yeah.
there you are. Might be tomorrow, it could be today. I'm running behind, get out of my way. Life is a game, the show is nice. You might hit it once, you might hit it twice.
That's how we gonna give them right now, Coach. They gotta go listen to it. That's how we gonna give them right now.
Oh man, the outro's the best part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, they gotta go listen to it, Coach.
Please. And you know what? Can I say this real quick?
What's up?
This song is streaming in Japan, Israel, United Kingdom.
I love it.
Europe,
Nice.
Mexico, and my producers called me the other night, Mr. Hampton. All streaming platforms, I'm here to tell you that your song has earned $1.54.
Guess what?
I love
That's
it.
way more than what I've made on my Funky Feelings album.
I
That's way
So
more.
that's music business now.
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's wild work,
insane.
man. But I love it, man. It's one of them tunes where you just sit back, have you a cup of coffee, sit on the patio, cross your legs, and just jam out to it. So yeah, that is Right There by James Kirk Hampton, streaming on all platforms. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out.
Please.
Until then, we are going to take a real short pause for the cause. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know where you at. Let everybody know that we are talking to the OG coach, James Kirk Hampton.
Thank you.
We're going to take a real short break. But until then, don't bust that nut just yet. We'll be right back.
right, ladies and gentlemen,
Yerk.
we back, man. We had to take that good old calls for the pause.
For the pause.
Mm-hmm.
In
We
your
having
jaws.
having a good time with
In your jaws.
the OG.
Lou Rawls.
Got Coach in the building.
Yes, sir.
Coach.
Yeah.
One of my favorite people, man.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Thank y'all so
Hands
much.
down.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. All that good stuff. DFW Shed Sessions Podcast. And y'all also can follow us on TikTok and
Uncle,
Instagram.
what up?
On IG. So look us up. And also, we do have audio episodes on Spotify. So look us up on Spotify on the DFW Shed Sessions Podcast. And also, for my business owners and artists, if you got something to promote, we also got something for the people.
Yeah,
What we got,
man.
Jay?
Yeah, man. We call this Help Us Help You, man. If you got anything you want to promote, your business, your shows, your music, any and everything that you want to promote, we can definitely help you out with that. We are now doing ad space, so if you wanna toss us, a little something to help you get your ads going or help better promote, better push your product, and that of the such, you can definitely go ahead and hit us up about that. We could do it for you. You could do it yourself. Either way, that'll be on you. But we can definitely get you right with that. Also, Lou, if you ain't got nothing to promote or anything like that, if you just want to donate. If you just want to support the DFW Shed Sessions movement, you can definitely do that via Cash App, Venmo. We got avenues to where you can help us keep this thing going.
I will say we take EBT calls, but they done something with the snaps. So
hey, you know what?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
To avoid all that, we just gonna stick with the Cash App and the Venmo. You know what I'm saying? It's right there on the screen. DFWSS Podcast. Turn to your neighbor and say that ain't much.
That ain't much.
That ain't much.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to just donate to the cause, we can definitely get you right with that.
all right.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
What's going on?
I was looking, so there's like different tiers of ads. One says $10. So how often, how does that work? How often you get that $10?
It's all that's on the all that is on the. Can you put it back up on the screen for our geriatric brother right here?
Do
I
not.
must have missed it.
It's coming up.
For our geriatric brother. So pretty much we just got different. We got different tiers. Everything or whatever.
Oh, okay, I see.
So the first tier. So with all of the tiers, you're going to get 1 month.
I got you.
You're going to get 1 month placement. Now it depends on whether it's during live shows, during the pre-recorded shows. It depends on whether we're doing the ad, whether you're giving us the ad already made.
I got you.
It depends on whether it's a picture or a flyer versus a video. It's just so that's where all the tiers come from.
I got you.
That's where all the tiers come from. So yeah, but all of them are a month's time.
I got you.
Yeah.
I should have read what I was looking at.
You probably should have,
Yeah.
but it's all good. We got you for our geriatric brother.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's get to these social media plugs. To the beautimous Professor Mel Will, where can we find your social media?
You can find me on all social media platforms under Professor Mel Will.
Your mic sound really good.
Thank you. That is Professor Mel Will.
You get 3 tonight.
You got a radio voice.
I do?
Oh, yeah. You got a radio
Thank
yeah,
you. And you know what? I received that from you because I know you do radio. You've done radio before, so we should make that happen.
Now,
For me.
I'm just glad he didn't say you have a face for the radio. That would have been a different thing.
That's crazy.
You have a face for the radio. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm glad he didn't say
Did you
that.
just call me ugly?
No, I'm just saying. But if he had said that, that's what.
Then he
would
would have called me ugly?
Yeah, but he didn't say that, so we're.
So
good.
he didn't call me
Absolutely.
You just had to stay that out, huh?
Huh?
You just had to stay
I'm just saying,
Okay.
like if you've ever been told, girl, you got a face for the radio,
Right.
Wow.
Like That's
Wow.
See, people gonna be looking.
that's one of
looking
the,
deep into the radio.
that's one
Trying to see if we can see a face.
that's
in the
one of them
radio.
old school insults. Yeah, but
Thank
yeah.
you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Got me blushing.
In fact, I think I heard you got a face for the radio on the Jack Benny show back in '57.
That's old, man. That's old.
Yeah.
You know, I used to watch Don Rickles and all of them
Oh, yeah.
growing up. Yeah, so that's what's up.
All right. So, my good brother Jay,
Yes, sir.
where can we find you if we can find you?
I mean, can we find
listen,
you?
it's one of the things. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like Waldo and
If you know, you know.
okay.
That's all I got.
That's how we're gonna leave it.
Yeah, that's
Well,
all I
can
got.
you, but can you at least give us your phone number or something?
It's on the screen.
I didn't. I just put it on there.
Yeah, it's on the screen. If you got my number, hit me up. If you got my business line and my email is on the screen.
Would you post your social security number for everybody?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't even have area codes when you was coming up.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
I lived. Dig this. I lived in a town where you only had to dial 4 numbers to get somebody.
Wow, 4 numbers.
Yeah.
Y'all had the rotary phones.
Oh yeah.
and- oh yeah.
And
Four numbers?
there was a party line, so you
Yeah.
and your neighbors are on the same line. So you get, hey Ethel, could you get off the damn phone? I need to make a phone call.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Imagine that one day you're gonna have to explain to your granddaughter what a CD player is.
Oh, I'm telling you. Well, you know, she shows me how to operate my iPhone.
That's
She does.
right.
She's 4 years old.
You're gonna have to show her how to what a CD player
Right.
or a
Man,
record player.
No, she's gonna be mad because it got buttons on it.
Right.
Right.
You know what
What
I'm
is
saying?
this, Grandpa? What is this?
What Lou? What about yourself? Where can
Where
they
can we
find you?
find you, Lou?
Yeah, so y'all can find me on Instagram and TikTok, Lou Paul Beats. And I do have music out and available on all streaming platforms. Just look me up on the Lou Paul Beats, man. Add me to your playlist. So yeah, that's pretty much all.
You ever thought about getting into any vocal thing? Like probably not like Flatfoot singing, but it's like
You know
like
what?
with vocoder or stuff like that.
I am thinking about making me an AI album.
While you playing,
Really?
I was about to say.
Bro.
So you
Wow.
finna get on that bandwagon?
while you playing, that's
Shoot, that's some free. That's
Dude.
low-key some free money.
dude. That
Wow.
no, coach. Like they are making full-fledged songs
Yeah.
arrangements just by tapping it.
Timberland
See,
got a,
just by tapping in
a
prompts now.
artist.
It's insane.
Well, you know, I was on Two Play Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
One night, I get to the show, and Ten's going, "Now we're gonna be guests on this YouTube channel tonight. They want us to play one song." So the guys that hosted this channel is a guy from Texas and a guy from London. And their channel, there were like three or four things they did on this channel. They had recipes for mac and cheese.
Okay.
They had little people wrestling. And then they had a musical guest.
Okay.
And these guys had hundreds and thousands of followers
That's
all
crazy
over the
work.
planet, and they were making boatloads of money. And I'm thinking, this is insane. This is just
That's crazy.
insane that these people are making this amount of money doing just weird shit like this.
Yeah.
And that's another aspect of
Technology.
of the new entertainment
yeah,
world,
yeah.
which is just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Totally blows.
I gotta let you listen to some of this AI stuff. It's crazy work.
Yeah, and that's to me and to people my age, it's like it's science fiction becoming a reality.
No,
It is.
I mean, but at the same time, and the only reason I'm saying is because I remember, like, I would have these conversations with my mom, like the year 2020, they're going to be flying cars.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, we thought people would be flying cars by 1980.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you know the Teslas, they have it to where they can self-drive.
Well, yeah. They just it's close. It's getting there.
Yeah.
Like, because as a matter of fact, what year was the Jetsons based out of? I think that was based out of like.
I mean, pretty soon we're gonna be in Fifth Element years.
True.
I think the Jetsons were like supposed to be in like 1990.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So like the 1990 so where the Jetsons were at, y'all thought that's what it was gonna be in 1990. That's crazy. That's crazy. Coach, where can we find you on social media?
Nowhere.
I understood.
You can find my song on Spotify and all streaming platforms.
love it.
But that's about it for me.
I love it.
And that I'm gonna get you to help me change that. In the new year.
Well, they can still find you on Facebook, right?
Oh yeah. If you want to be really entertained, you'll either want to pat me on the back or you want to hit me.
If you find them on Facebook, just untighten your ass. It's all for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, and I keep telling myself, I gotta tone it down. That hadn't happened.
Well,
yet.
okay, so so if I'm helping you out, this is what we can do.
Okay.
We can have your personal page, and then we can have a music page.
That's what I need to do.
And so your music page, you
Right.
can, and then we'll change a couple things. That way, if you say something like super duper offensive on your, regular page or whatever, you can just keep that there. But then,
Right.
and then also we can turn your regular page private. That way only.
Teach me,
Yeah.
He
please.
said, "Teach
Please.
me."
Yeah, we can. There's a way you can still be you and navigate. But then again, at the same time, there's a market for everything and everybody. So another thing, you can be totally you, and then just that can make people even more fans of yours, and then just lead them to.
Well, I've got 5,000 followers on Facebook. So.
Let's work on getting that up to 10, then we can go from there. Yeah. All right. So, Coach.
Yes, sir.
We want to deep dive and get to know you just a little bit better, honey.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
So we have these recurring segments that we go over with our guests every episode, and you will be no different because we have no respect of person. So in this particular situation, we're going to start with top 5. Yes, sir. All right. Everything straight? Everything straight?
Keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ask me his question.
All right. So we call this one top 5. Coach. Now I'm gonna ask you this question. It's in no particular order. So you don't have to overthink it. It's just I just need 5 of them. I would like to know for James Kirk Hampton, what are the top 5 songs you despise playing most as a keyboard player?
Wow.
When somebody calls these songs out, you're like, oh my God. You play it, but it gets on your nerves every time you have to play it.
And
I need 5 of them.
there's one that I've been playing on stage for over 50 years.
Okay.
Mustang Sally. I actually like the song.
I like the song.
If it's played right.
It just depends on who.
Yeah,
I got you.
Exactly. And then it would have to be Happy Birthday. Happy
Really?
Birthday to you.
Yeah.
And that's 2. And Tennessee Whiskey. Tennessee Whiskey's like the new Mustang Sally.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. I don't know if I can think of 2 more.
If it's one of 10-man songs, that's okay too. I'm joking. Kinda.
One of them is.
I got one.
Yeah, it's. God, I can't think of the name of it.
I'll go ahead and tell you mine as far as Sin and Tonic goes.
Please.
I hate playing the gambler. our version of the Gambler.
Oh yeah.
I do not like it. 10 knows that. 10 knows that. But when we play the Gambler, you gotta know when to hold them.
Know when to fold.
But we have our own version of it, and it's kind of like 10 wants like this funk groove. I hate it.
Yeah.
I
like
freaking
that
hate
one.
it.
I like that one.
But yeah. But that's mine. This is yours. You got 2 more.
God, I can't think of 2 more that I really don't like to play. There's one that you know, as you were saying,
Yeah.
10 writes love songs.
Yeah.
And it's like enough. We all know how much you love your wife.
Enough of all this love and shit.
God. There's that one song. It's in the key of A. It's A and B minor, and that's the whole song. I can't think of the name of the song.
Is it Love You Forever?
Yes, that one.
I love you forever. Love you ever out there.
Oh, I like that song.
I just,
Dun, 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 dun,
Fun fact.
dun, 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 dun.
Fun fact. He wrote that song. He wrote that song with Bo in mind.
Really?
That was his version of not R&B, but it's like he actually wrote that. He wrote that in mind of possibly giving that to Bo. Fun fact.
You know what? One of the reasons I don't like that song is because I think it should end like a minute before it. It's got too many verses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got too many verses. It's like
You got one more song. One more song.
I Feel Good.
James Brown. Oh, okay. I got you.
See, I
Indigo
love that.
said-
I love that song too, but that was played.
Just
Right.
depending on who you playing with, yeah.
And you know the thing about it is, back in the day, I mean they even played that song on the Lawrence Welk Show, which is the whitest non-funk show on television.
Right.
You know, so that.
I feel good.
Yeah, exactly.
Indigo say voodoo woman.
Voodoo Woman.
Wow. That's my 5.
That's your 5?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. I know one song you love playing.
What?
The Letter. that is your song. That is your song. I would love to see a James Kirk Hampton show. What would you name your band?
I've got a Square Dragon. Square Dragon.
Square Dragon. That's
Yeah.
the name of the band.
Yeah, I've already got the logo. I've got songs. I've got 5 songs picked out for Square Dragon. I know who's going to be in it. So
Okay.
it's already
I got you.
up here.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. If you need a drummer, let me know.
Oh yeah. You're,
If you need a tambourine player, let me know.
If you need a tambourine player, just don't.
you're already there.
Oh,
You're already
okay.
there.
I got you. Well, let's get to it.
And the first song is Square Dragon. Is the name
Okay.
of the first song too.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. So
all
I'm
up
looking forward to it. All right. So this next recurring segment that we call this one Playing in the Wrong Key. All right. So this is what grinds your gears, your pet peeves in the industry. Now I know as a tenured musician and artist, you've been around a long time. You've seen a lot. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of things that get on your nerves and piss you off. So if you could just pick one, what's one thing that's playing in the wrong key for James Kirk Hampton?
Can I tell you an event that somebody was playing in the wrong key?
No.
No.
You can. That's. We.
This
could,
is a big one.
That sound more like a gig.
that sound like a gig tail, coach.
Well, I was in the audience.
No.
Okay.
It has to be. You has to be one of your pet peeves.
One of my pet peeves.
One of your pet peeves is something that grinds your gears. So what's playing in the wrong key for James Kirk Hampton?
Yeah, I'm not following the specifics of the question. I don't know what you're saying.
Okay. So
Explain. Yeah, explain that to me.
so playing.
What get on your nerves?
Playing in the wrong key is okay. So
So
let me
okay.
no. So this playing in the wrong key is it's a concept that we came up with for this, right? So when you're on stage playing, when you're playing in the wrong key, that something happened that's just wrong, right? So in the industry, what is something that is just wrong to you? For example, right? Playing in the wrong key for me, playing in the wrong key is when somebody sends the set list the day of, sends me 40 songs the day of.
Okay.
Or for example, asking me about a gig and they don't give any details. Or playing in the wrong key for me is when
the drummer's too loud.
When the drummer is too loud.
Or when they try to hush the tambourine players up.
Okay.
Or when the tambourine player's off beat.
Or when the tambourine player is there. That's playing in the wrong key for me. Or I got a real good playing in the wrong key, right? When playing in the wrong key for me is when a song should end, but they keep playing. like it's like, bro, can we end this song already? So that's playing in the wrong key for me. So am I making sense now?
Now you are.
Yeah. So like I said, but these are your pet peeves. We just call it playing in the wrong key.
I got you.
So what's playing in the wrong key for James Kirkhampton?
So for me, it's pretty much like you. I had a church gig for like 3 years, and we were supposed to get the 5 songs that we opened up with. We would open up with 5 songs, and then the preacher would come out and do a sermon, and then we'd come back and finish with a couple songs. And we were supposed to get those songs on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I never got them till Saturday night.
Saturday night.
So
yeah,
that was playing in the wrong key. The other one is like on Wednesday when our good friend sends us a list of what the guest wants to play, and with no keys, which doesn't affect you, but it's like, okay, what key? And then they come back, well, the original key, that could mean 3 different things.
No, with that same situation, playing in the wrong key for me is like when they send us like 20 songs.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, I'm not about to go over. I'm not about to go over all these 20 songs.
Well, it's like that's all we got to do.
Yeah.
With our time.
Yeah. It's like, come on, man, no. Especially for that particular gig.
Yeah.
It's like,
send
bro.
us 4.
Send us 4 or 5 songs, cover 45 minutes, you'll be good to go, bro.
Right.
Like, stop. Because some of those people, they treat it like it's like their gig.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's not. You got to
Or
stop.
and the other one, I do a couple of those things. I do one on Tuesday nights at the Balcony Club.
Yeah.
And somebody
I used to do it with you.
Somebody will come up and we're gonna do this, but nobody knows that.
Right.
Pick something that's a 1-4-5.
Yeah,
song,
it's just
or there was minor 6 in there, maybe, or a minor 2, but nobody knows that.
Let's do Spain.
Right.
We're gonna play Spain.
Right.
No, we're not.
It's Jesus Christ.
No, we're not.
Like or that in that same realm, it's that thing where people be like, people at those jams, people will get up and they'll ask, hey, y'all know this song? And the majority of the band will be like, no, we don't know that. Oh, it's easy, just follow me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
It's like, bro, we said, and then when it flopped, you looking back at we told you we didn't know the damn it song.
Right.
Why are you even choosing this? It's not even a B side, it's a C D side song.
Right.
It's that the person who wrote it don't even remember that song, and you expect us to know it.
Oh, y'all can do it.
Yeah, it's just one of your favorite songs.
Right.
And it got 5 changes in it. Stop it.
Yeah.
And you can't even. Okay, I'm sorry.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, and you can't sing it anyway.
You can't even sing it. All right,
So
Coach.
that's it.
All right, cool. All right, so this next recurring segment, we call this one Gig Tales.
How many you want?
We just need one, Coach.
Oh, I got.
I know you got a lot.
I got 2.
Since you're an elder and we good on time, I'll give you a complimentary too.
Okay.
All right. So what's the first gig tell?
The first one is my first band. I'm 14 years old. We're playing at the Petroleum Club in downtown Dallas.
Wow.
It's on like the 38th floor of some bank building. I think I'm a star, man. I'm cool. People paid me $7.
$7.
I'm rolling in the fucking.
Sure.
And
It was a lot back then.
my girlfriend,
Right.
my girlfriend's there with me, and we're on break. And let's go into the stairwell and make out. So we went into the stairwell and started making out. And I'm like, oh, now we got to get back in there. The door's locked.
Oh wow.
We had to walk down to the first floor to get back into the building and take the elevator back up, like 35 floors down.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, this is rock and roll. This is rock and roll. This is
What it's
cool.
all about.
This is cool, man.
Yeah.
This is a big adventure, and I'm on first base, and I'm like,
Yeah.
off and
How was
running.
that?
The second one,
That's a very good gig too.
the second one was a Tin and Tonic show,
Oh man. Okay.
and
Remind me.
this is back when I consumed a whole massive amount of Jack Daniels.
Okay.
A lot,
Okay.
quite often, and we were opening for these guys. I think it was at Three Links, maybe.
At 3 Links?
I think so. It was the one and only time that we played at this one venue.
At 3 Links.
I think that's where it was.
Okay.
But they had their gear on the stage. We had our gear on the stage. And I had the Hammond and the Yamaha. And
I don't think I was with y'all that night.
you had to walk up steps over there,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
had to walk all the way through all the gear to get to where I was, right? And I'd been drinking all day long, and I had a drink with me.
This must have been before me.
I don't remember.
Because I don't think I've never
But-
played
You
3
have.
Links. I've never played 3 Links. Not 3 Links. I've played what's the one right by 3 Links?
Oh no, it was the other one.
No, not that one. No, not
Trees?
that one.
Trees?
No, it's across the street. Come on, man.
Anyway, back to the
Yeah.
story. So
I'm gonna think of it. Wow.
Get us back on track.
we're up there on stage, and I've got a drink. Like I always had a drink, you know. And I'm like, damn, I gotta pee. I gotta pee really bad. And I can't walk. I can barely stand up. I can barely walk because I've been drinking all day long, and I can't get through to get to the stairs on the other side of the stage. And I'm like, you know, we're in the middle of a song. We're in the middle of a long song.
Oh shit.
What do I do? Well, nobody can see me back here. Fucking drink that drink. Put that cup down.
No.
I peed in the middle of a song on stage.
Jesus.
Hilarious.
Were you standing up back then?
No, I was.
You were sitting down?
So no, you know, nobody. I don't think anybody saw me.
I'm pretty sure because the stage is at 3 Links. The stage is right in front of everybody.
But I got to finish the drink. And I finished the drink and I peed in the cup. Put the cup down.
That's
Finished the
crazy.
set.
Hilarious.
And that's one of about 100 songs.
I remember.
Man.
I remember one time back when you were drinking. Back when Tin Man. This back when Tin Man stayed on the hill. We were at Tin Man crib. You know, just kicking it. And Tin Man, he kept liquor at that time.
Oh, dude.
His house was the bar. You would never go to his crib and he didn't have something. He didn't have something. And I remember it may have been like after a gig or something. We were all over there and we was in his backyard. And I just remember me and you, we were just sitting down, like we were just standing there. No, we were standing up, just having a conversation. We were just talking. I had a drink in my hand. You didn't have one in yours. And I'm just we're just talking, just having a regular conversation. I take a sip, and you're like, yeah, blah blah blah, and you just politely take my drink out of my hand, and you just finish my drink. He just finished.
That's funny.
He just and I don't know. Like in my mind, it's like that's my OG. He can do that. He deserves that. Coach just politely took the drink out. I didn't offer it to him. He didn't like. If he would have said, "Eric, go get me a drink," I would have went and got it for him. But no, he wanted that drink right then and right there. And he just took the drink out of my hand and finished it, and then gave me the glass back.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah, but nah, man, good times, man. Coach.
Yes, sir.
I want you to go back and think about something for me real quick. Think about when you were younger, trying to figure yourself out, trying to discover yourself. One as a man, as a young man coming up, and then as a up and coming musician around that age, whatever age that was. What advice, if you can time travel, if you today could time travel and go back to that young man, what advice would you give him?
Pay more attention to what your father's telling you. That's it completely, because there's a constant, a multi-generational constant kind of when you're especially if you're a smart ass like I was, when you're a kid.
Yeah.
My parents, what do they want? My dad, what does he know? When you get a little bit older, he's pretty smart. You get a little bit older than that. Damn, I should have listened to him.
I get it now. Yeah,
he's one of the smartest people I've ever met. So that's what I would tell myself, to listen to what my dad's telling me, because and one of the things he told me, I walked into his room one night. I said, me and my buddy, Steve, we're going to hitchhike to Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay.
And he
from Texas.
From Texas.
Okay.
And he said, son, traveling is the best education there is. Try to stay alive and don't tell your mother about this.
Right.
And we did. We hitchhiked to Canada.
Wow.
And that was quite an adventure. But he told me travel is the best education. So I spent a lot of time all over the world. I spent time in India. I spent time in Indonesia. I spent time in Beirut and Lebanon, and the UK and Europe. And as Americans, we're very geographically isolated, especially in Texas. Texas is so big. First time I went to visit a friend in Massachusetts, we were in Boston, and she showed me a map of where we were going. It was on the other side of the state, and I'm like, damn, that's going to take us 2 days. He said, no, it's only 95 miles.
Wow.
This ain't Texas, this is Massachusetts.
Yeah.
But when I lived in India and came back, I realized that the fact that I've got a refrigerator makes me a wealthy individual as far as the world standard of living.
We take a lot for granted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got running water. I have a toilet that works indoors, and I have a refrigerator, and I have air conditioning, and I have food.
Yeah.
So that changed my whole perspective. So that's one piece of advice that I took to heart and did when I was a kid. So a lot of traveling.
So knowing who you were back then, and you just gave him that advice, what would his response be to that advice?
Shut up. I know what I'm doing.
Really?
You don't need to tell me what to do.
Really?
You know, I know what, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I was pretty full of myself at the time.
This is rock and roll.
Rock star, man.
Well,
This is rock and roll.
and you know, and there was a huge break. There was a lot going on in the 60s. You know, we had the Summer of Love. We were hippies. We were consuming psychedelics. We were helping. We were fighting against the war. You know,
Make love, not war.
there was the assassination of the Kennedys and Martin Luther King and Malcolm X that we lived through. We lived through riots, and the war was going on. You know, I actually worked for a subsidiary that was involved in the war for a while. But I totally forgot where I was going with this whole thing. But, you know.
You were talking about how full of yourself you was.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, I thought that me, myself, and I, and my generation, we know what's good, we know what's right. We know how to change the world, and we're going to do it. Which we did. We did a lot of things for the good, for the better. But you know, the flip side of that is that I didn't have the respect for what my my parents and their generation went through until later on, till I learned about it.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, living through the Depression and a world war.
Yeah.
And my dad walked from North Africa to Italy with a rifle in his hand for several years.
Yeah.
So I gained a respect.
I think that's something that a lot of the younger generation is missing now. The going back part, the going back to, like, you know, picture, you know, me not going back to your time and actually doing my homework and my research and sitting down having these type conversations with people like you, Grits, Louis Wellen, you know, like people, Jackie Donlow, you know, people who I consider my elders, and not getting that information. And then, you know, on down the line, I think a lot of younger people get to that point to where it's like, you know, like I said, we think we know everything. And then we start having conversation, and then it's like, imagine me being a connoisseur of funk, but then not going and studying it, not going back. You know what I'm saying? Not going back and doing the research. I mean, whatever you do, if it's hip hop, you imagine you saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a hip hop. I'm the best rapper alive," but then you not going back. Even those rappers, like they were sampling jazz tunes. They were sampling funk. They were sampling, hell, some of them classical. They were they sampled some of those. The drummers, the Clyde Stubblefield, the most sampled drummer on record. You know what I'm saying? It's like looking at stuff like that. It's like you get to a point you have to, in order for you to be successful in what you're doing, you have to go back and do homework and do research. And, you know, figure out the people before you, where did they come from? What did they do? You know, it's like your Princes, your Michael Jacksons, your James Browns, you know, all of those people, is like we consider them great. So even just going back and saying, well, what did they do to be great? Even going back and looking at that. You know, a lot of younger people don't take that time to go back and do their homework. You know. Yeah,
they're looking the other direction. They're looking at what technology is coming next.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going backwards.
There has to be a balance, because of course it's good to stay up on what's coming next. Yeah. But even still, you know, I heard a saying, you know, the world is going to come and it's going to go, and if you live long enough, you'll see it come again. You know, even a lot of the stuff that we're doing now is still a mimic or a piece of something from back then, you know.
I'll tell you a story about fashion. You know, we thought we were doing some hip stuff back then. So I came home one day with a double-breasted jacket.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, this is cool. I'm gonna go show Dad.
Yeah.
Look at this new thing. He looked at me. He goes, "Come here." He opened his closet. Double-breasted jacket he got married in. Look at this. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you. Look, I mean, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Even when you see like even now, like the baggy stuff, the baggy.
Oh yeah.
Now they bringing it back.
Yeah, all of that stuff.
People wearing bell-bottom pants.
Bell bottoms, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bell bottom, you know, tie dye, you know, all that stuff, man, is bad.
Somebody asked me. They were gonna stump me.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first rap song ever? And I looked at him. I said, well, in my mind, it's "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud" by James Brown. Because it's all spoken.
It's all atonal, yeah. While you playing, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And they looked at me. They didn't say nothing.
Can't argue with that. I think it's another tune before that came out in like the 1940s.
Really?
That they consider like one of the first rap songs. It was like this quartet, doo-wop group. Or
wow.
Whatever. And like. Like it was something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a lot of people saying that like that was like
well that's got tone. That's got tone though.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Now you know how we talking about the mumble rap thing and all that. It's funny. I heard a jazz tune. Some dude, he was just mumbling. It was like he was scatting, but he was rich. But he was like mumbling the whole time. I'm like,
but he's actually saying something. And he's just mumbling.
Yeah, he's just mumbling.
Yeah,
and it's like he's doing it almost like in the scatting way. But
yeah,
I'm like, bro, this is straight mumble rap.
Dude.
This was probably in the 40s, 50s.
I'm telling you, man, it all come back around.
Wow,
Coach, we told you that we were bringing up you on here to do an interview, and we did not lie to you. However, that is not the only reason that we brought you on here.
Okay.
We brought you on here because we wanted to take a second to give you your flowers. Now, we don't have real flowers to give you, no, in the budget, nor do we have the fake flowers to give you. But we did want to take a second and give you your flowers and just honor you for the contribution that you've made, not just to music, but to society, period.
Thank you.
I've known you for quite some time. And I've watched you. I've learned a lot from you. I've just how you move, how you navigate in the scene. I tease you a lot about being a diva. I tease you a lot about being a diva, but mind you, those are just jokes because what I see is you saying, okay, I'm here, I'm confident, this is my place, I belong here. And you have to understand, and I know you've seen it, especially for a lot of us, sometimes it's difficult for us to, you know, establish ourselves and feel like we belong where we at, you know. And then I watch how you move. Even if it's something as simple as where you set your keys up at. No, I'm going to be in front. No, I'm going to be right here. I look at that and I actually learn from that. It's like, no, I do belong here. I see, I listen to the stories that you told me coming up. And I see how, and I know I'm going to get in trouble for saying it, but I don't care because I can fight. Mm-hmm. I see how there is stuff that you've been through that there are some black people that wouldn't even be able to fathom. You actually lived and been through it and seen it. You've seen prejudice, face on. You've seen bigotry, face on. And the fact that you ended up on the right side of history, living through that time, and you still, I see the love that you have for everybody. I see the support that you give to everybody. When I talk to you, when I hug you, when I shake your hand, I get nothing but pure love from you. And I just want to say I appreciate you so much for that. It's not, you're not just a good piano player. You are a good person. You are a good person. One of the best moments that I saw from you. One of the best moments that I saw from you, out of all the good shows that we've played, out of all the fun that we've had, out of all the good times that we had, when your granddaughter was born, you turned into a totally different person. I'm talking about he will show me the same picture 5 times. He'll show me the same picture 5 times. Hey, have you seen my grandbaby? Like you, and you were already such a sweet person, man. And just even through your granddaughter, it seemed like your heart got bigger. It seemed like the love that you have just opened up even more. Damn near your piano playing changed. You know what I'm saying? Because it was coming from a different place. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, Coach James Kirk Hampton, I love you. I appreciate you. I do not want you to stop. I want to see more from you. I expect more from you, and I expect it at a high level. And I'm looking forward to everything that you got coming forward. Y'all make some noise for James Kirk Hampton one time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know I got tears coming out.
Don't be a pussy, Coach.
I need a rock star applause.
Right. Nah, and I meant everything I said, man. We definitely wanted to give you a second to give you your flowers. You are appreciated. Cool. We definitely appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
We see you. You've paved the way for a lot, and you have my highest respect.
Can I share a quick one? You're talking about my granddaughter. Can I share a quick
Go
story?
ahead.
I was over at their house the other day, and says, Grandpa, help me build a Lego house. Okay, where are we going to do it? We're going to do it on the floor. I looked at my granddaughter. I said, well, okay, but it's real hard for Grandpa to get down there.
Right.
And to get back up. And she goes, how come? And I said, well, because I'm old. And she says, Grandpa. I said, what? Why did you get old?
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm like, why did you get old?
Yeah, like your
How
questions
do you,
like that. How do you answer that? Yeah.
So I learn more from her than she learns.
That's crazy.
From me.
And really it's coming from a kid, so it's not that deep, it's innocent. But that's actually a very deep question.
It's a Zen.
Yeah, it's like why who said that you're old?
Right.
You know,
right.
why did you get old? Why did you do that? You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of levels to that question.
Yeah. That's one of them. You take a puff, you like, shit, why did I get old? You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
But you're right. And I was, again, back when I was a kid, my maternal grandmother lived with us. So I got to talk to him. And, you know, my grandmother had a bunch of grandkids. Coach was her favorite grandkid. Yeah. She'd always ask me questions about things because she figured I knew the answer. Like, what happens when you die? She figured I knew the answer to that.
Oh, wow.
But she looked at me one day and she goes, you know what? When you have your own kid, you'll know what love is. And then when you have a grandkid, you'll really know what love is. Yeah. And, you know, and she was right.
Like I said, I've known you for quite some time, and I can see it. I can see just the changes, just in your attitude, just in your how you move and stuff like that. Things that you've stopped doing, and you know, stuff like that. And it's all it seems like it's all centered around like you just have this new level of love.
Oh, yeah.
Inside of you.
Ain't nothing
And
like it.
It's beautiful to see.
Cool.
It's really beautiful to see.
Well, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all
problem.
three of y'all.
No problem.
Appreciate you too.
Yes, sir.
Lou,
Thank you.
Lou, what you got?
Man, we got to have you back. I just want to hear stories because I know them
So,
60s.
he got
and
a lot.
70s. I ain't
Man,
talking about
that's-
recent.
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about-
I'm out.
I
Me
already
too.
know. Them 60s and 70s. That was a time.
Sitting down having a conversation with him in his rock star phase. I've had plenty of in 10 Man Backyard.
I got a million of them.
Yeah, I know.
I got a million.
I know.
You remember when we were all back there and Bradley was there. When me and Bradley
Uncle
were
Brad-
both
oh,
there,
Jesus Christ.
we'd go off and
Uncle
we'd
Brad,
talk.
yeah.
We talked for hours about because we're from the same place.
Yeah,
Same time.
and come to find out, y'all would like y'all had ran into each other a couple times when y'all were younger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Uncle Brad, man. I miss him.
Yeah. We had stories. We had stories.
Absolutely. Well, with that being said, Professor Mel Will, what you got?
I'm hungry.
I was just thinking that a second.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Well, with that being said, DFW Shed Sessions, we appreciate y'all so much. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Again, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Make sure you go check out the tune from our good brother James Kirk Hampton right there.
That's it.
Right there. Not right here, but right there. And later on, we'll do the remix over yonder somewhere. We got Professor Mel Will in the building. We got Lou Paul Beast in the building. We got the lovely, the beautiful, such a beautiful person, James Kirk Hampton. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for taking time out and coming to kicking with us, man. And this definitely not going to be the last one, for sure. So with that being said, and remember, it ain't going to suck itself. Y'all have a blessed night. Be safe. We'll talk to y'all later.
Oh, shit.